In a world where Hollywood romance often feels fleeting and dramatic, something surprisingly tender is blooming in the most unexpected of places. Two icons, Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson, have found themselves at the center of romance rumors that no one saw coming, but everyone seems curious about. The whispers began quietly and then grew louder as fans noticed the chemistry between the two stars of the new Naked Gun reboot. While neither has officially confirmed a relationship, their public interactions and heartfelt words about each other have painted a picture of something real, something genuine, and for many, something heartwarming. It all began when Pamela took to Instagram with a sweet carousel of photos featuring her and Liam, taken during the promotion of their new film. The caption read like an open invitation to joy: "The Naked Gun is finally in theaters. Bring your friends, family, lovers, whoever, just go and have a laugh, it's good for you. I'll see you there." It wasn't just a promo, it felt like a celebration of connection, laughter, and perhaps new beginnings. The real turning point, however, came not from the fans or the press, but from someone intimately tied to Liam's past, Jolie Richardson, the younger sister of his late wife, Natasha Richardson. Natasha and Liam had shared a powerful 15-year marriage before her tragic death in a ski accident in 2009. It was a loss that deeply affected Liam, and for years, he remained single, grieving, and focusing on raising their two sons. So, when Jolie left a series of red heart emojis under Pamela's Instagram post with Liam, the message was subtle but unmistakable: support, acceptance, and perhaps even joy at the idea that Liam might finally be opening his heart again, and maybe that's what makes this story so emotional. For fans who remember Liam and Natasha's beautiful love story, seeing him smile again, especially in the company of someone as radiant and unapologetically authentic as Pamela, is moving. The bond between Pamela and Liam didn't just grow from working on a film together, it was nurtured by shared experiences, mutual respect, and a connection that seems to transcend the screen. Pamela has gushed about Liam in interviews, calling him kind, sweet, and funny. Liam, never one to overshare, responded with equally glowing admiration. "Pam is very silly too," he laughed in a joint interview with E! News. "She's a great woman. These aren't scripted lines or press junket soundbites, they're the kinds of comments that show two people genuinely enjoying each other's company." As we dig deeper into their growing bond, the questions begin to stir: is this Hollywood's newest unexpected romance? Are we witnessing the rebirth of love in the life of a man who once said he'd never love again? As buzz surrounding Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson continues to grow, fans and media alike can't help but revisit the sweet and sometimes steamy moments they've shared since filming The Naked Gun. What began as a professional partnership seems to have quietly evolved into something deeper, something personal. It's no surprise, then, that people are asking, what's really going on between these two icons? At the July 22 London premiere of The Naked Gun, all eyes were on Pamela and Liam. They arrived side by side, their chemistry undeniable. Cameras flashed as Pamela lovingly placed her hand on Liam's chest, a subtle yet intimate gesture. And then, in a moment that sent fans into a frenzy, she planted a gentle kiss on his cheek. Liam smiled, and the entire red carpet lit up with emotion. It was tender. It was genuine. And it didn't feel staged. This public display only added fuel to the already burning rumor mill. Are they dating? Are they just close friends? Even morning show hosts couldn't resist asking. On July 29, the duo appeared on the Today Show to promote their film. Craig Melvin couldn't help himself. With a grin, he asked, "What's the deal here? You're both single right now." There's clearly chemistry on display throughout this film. "Are you two an item?" Pamela responded with a playful dodge, joking, "I don't understand the question." Liam, ever the gentleman, chose to answer with honesty, at least, the kind he was willing to share. "We discovered we had a lovely, budding chemistry," he said. As two actors. Yet his words, paired with the soft tone in which he delivered them, said more than he probably intended. There was warmth, familiarity, and an unmistakable twinkle in his eye, but for those who followed Liam's life closely, this moment feels particularly profound. His late wife, Natasha Richardson, was the love of his life. Her passing in 2009 left a hole that, by Liam's own admission, felt impossible to fill. For over a decade, he focused on his sons and his career, often retreating from the public spotlight when it came to personal matters. In interviews, Liam spoke of Natasha with reverence, love, and heartbreak. Many believed he might never open his heart again. That's why Jolie Richardson's public gesture, those simple red heart emojis, meant so much. Coming from Natasha's sister, it was a sign of grace and understanding. It said, "We see this. We support this." It was an invitation for the world to embrace whatever joy Liam might be rediscovering, even if that joy came from an unexpected source like Pamela Anderson. And Pamela? She, too, has undergone a transformation in recent years. Known for decades as a sex symbol and tabloid staple, she's now embraced a more grounded, authentic version of herself. In interviews, she speaks candidly about her past, her mistakes, and her journey towards self-love. In many ways, both she and Liam are survivors of fame, grief, and reinvention. Perhaps it's that shared resilience that has brought them so close. Whatever the nature of their relationship may be, romantic or not, it's clear that Liam and Pamela have formed a bond built on mutual respect, understanding, and warmth. And that, in a town like Hollywood, is something truly special. As the media frenzy continued, the public couldn't help but fall further in love with the dynamic between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. The charm of their interactions, both on-screen and off, feels like a nostalgic throwback to a different era of Hollywood, one filled with charisma, grace, and subtlety. But while the headlines scream romance, what truly stands out is the mutual admiration they've expressed for each other, time and time again. In an interview with People back in October, long before the premiere of The Naked Gun, Liam spoke candidly about Pamela, and his words were nothing short of glowing. With Pamela, first off, I'm madly in love with her, he said, half laughing but undeniably sincere. She's just terrific to work with. I can't compliment her enough. I'll be honest with you. No huge ego. She just comes in to do the work. She's funny and so easy to work with. It was a rare glimpse into the feelings of a man known for guarding his private life fiercely. And while fans debated whether he was speaking romantically or platonically, one thing was clear: he holds her in the highest regard. That kind of praise, coming from Liam Neeson, a man who once declared Natasha Richardson as his soulmate, carried significant weight. Pamela, too, has shown nothing but affection for her co-star. At every press stop, red carpet, and television appearance, she beams when Liam is mentioned. Kind, sweet, and funny, she described him, adding that their connection developed quickly and naturally on set. For a woman who's experienced the highs and lows of public love, Pamela now radiates a kind of quiet confidence, as if she's no longer chasing anything, just embracing what feels right, and what feels right, clearly, is this connection. Whether they're wrapped up in a whirlwind romance or simply basking in a deep friendship forged during filming, the bond between Liam and Pamela seems to be based on something far more valuable than fleeting passion. It's grounded in mutual respect and shared experience. They've both weathered storms in life, Pamela with her turbulent relationships and highly publicized personal struggles, and Liam with the devastating loss of his wife and his journey as a single father. In fact, that's what makes their story resonate so powerfully with fans. This isn't just a tabloid tale of two celebrities getting cozy. It's about finding light after darkness. It's about healing, laughter, and companionship, no matter what label you put on it. Perhaps the most touching part of their bond is how natural it seems. There's no forced glamour, no performative showmans. Just two seasoned performers who clearly enjoy each other's company and have developed an intimacy that speaks louder than words. Their flirtations are soft, their affection subtle, and their connection authentic, and as they continue to promote The Naked Gun, it's clear they're having fun. The film itself, a comedic reboot of the beloved franchise, leans into their natural chemistry, giving audiences more reason to root for them both on and off screen. Whether they're sharing jokes, tender glances, or sidestepping questions with laughter, Pamela and Liam have created a kind of magic that feels rare in today's celebrity landscape. As the credits rolled on The Naked Gun premiere and the cameras flashed on the red carpet, it became clearer that Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson had captured something more than just a film audience's attention. They had reignited the public's faith in genuine connection, whether romantic or platonic. Their gentle chemistry, the way they looked at each other, laughed together, and spoke about one another with admiration, gave people something to believe in, a refreshing contrast to the chaos of fast-paced celebrity flings. Their dynamic has also struck a unique chord because of the profound personal histories both stars carry. Liam Neeson, now 73, continues to be cherished for his deep devotion to his late wife, Natasha Richardson. Her tragic passing in 2009 left a lasting impact, not just on Liam and their family, but on audiences who witnessed his strength and grief in the years since. He never sought to replace Natasha, and perhaps he never could. But what the world sees in his current chapter with Pamela isn't replacement, it's renewal. It's healing. It's someone allowing a little joy and spontaneity back into his life. That joy was beautifully echoed in one quiet, powerful moment, a simple Instagram comment. Jolie Richardson, Natasha's younger sister, left a string of red heart emojis beneath Pamela's post of her and Liam promoting The Naked Gun. There was no long message, no formal blessing. Just a sweet, symbolic gesture, subtle, but loud in meaning. It was a silent nod of approval, a small sign that Natasha's family sees the light Pamela brings into Liam's life and welcomes it. For Pamela, now 58, this phase of her life feels grounded and self-assured. After decades in the limelight, first as a global sex symbol, then as a woman navigating a roller coaster of high-profile marriages and public scrutiny, she seems at peace. Her recent work, including her memoir Love, Pamela, and her acclaimed Netflix documentary, has shown the world a more reflective, raw, and authentic version of herself. The Pamela who once made headlines for bombshell romances is now more introspective, more present. And perhaps that's why this rumored relationship resonates so deeply, because it's unfolding not with the fanfare of younger love, but with the quiet strength of two seasoned hearts that understand life's complexities. Even as the two stars coyly deflect questions about their relationship status, the affection between them is undeniable. Whether it's just a close friendship or the beginning of a new romance, it's a bond rooted in laughter, shared experiences, and mutual respect, something that doesn't always make headlines, but often lasts longer than the spectacle. As the Naked Gun continues its theatrical run, fans will undoubtedly flock to see the duo's chemistry light up the screen. But off the screen, the true story is just as compelling, a story of healing, second chances, and human connection at its most genuine. In a world that often thrives on chaos and spectacle, the tenderness between Pamela and Liam is like a soft, steady flame, warm, steady, and quietly beautiful. And whether or not they ever confirm the nature of their relationship, one thing is clear: both stars have found in each other a safe place, a partner in crime for this chapter of life, and someone who makes them smile just a little brighter. And for fans watching from afar, that's more than enough.